So welcome to Realist Topics, Realist TV. Now today, I want to talk about the type of people that's in your life. And, you know, when I came across this video, it really touched my spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I've been dealing with for the past, I want to say year or 2 years. Now, I ain't really with all the woke community, everybody supposed to be woke and everything situation, but when it comes to a conscious mind, you got three. You got conscious, intellectual, and then you got the people that's on automation, basically just was taught, what they would see. It wasn't really I want to say the whole world is really taught from something, but at the same time, a lot of people can't think like other people, People don't have that high thinking power type, A lot of times when you come to them with certain subjects that's not at the norm, they tend to can't process it, and they like, what is that? Come on, man, stop, man, you talking like this, you talking like that, so I'm about to drop this video today that's basically explaining what I mean, He's explaining a little more than I am, but just know that some people just ain't gonna think like you, and I got to really, I got to accept that, because a lot of people is they not really conscious, they not aware of their surroundings, they're not aware of what they eat, they're not aware of how they moving. Sometimes they just doing what they was programmed to do, because we are programmed. Television is a programming, program, television programming. They put the words right in your face. So television, commercials, the food, all that stuff is a programming to dumb us down. We got a lot of people that's in this world that with undeveloped minds, and the sad thing about it is they don't even know that their mind is undeveloped. That's the sad thing about it. But I had to go through my journey to actually see it too. And I hope that a lot of other people could get to the higher thinking on what we got to do. Because if we want to fight the real fight, because we don't never fight the real enemy. You got to think about it. We always fighting each other, which is crazy, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. But anyway, in order to fight the real enemy, we have to get to critical thinking, like it's supposed to be, real critical thinking. And once we all get to that point, we can do that. But it all starts with changing what you're doing, changing your foods, changing the drinks, the sodas, and all this other stuff that they have put in front of you. Once you change that, once you be able to cleanse your body, cleanse your spirit, then you can start to think better. Your body starts to transform. I'm borderline vegan. I still eat meat probably once or twice a week, but I'm getting to the point where I'm very aware of what I eat. I'm always looking at the back of the box and making sure, okay, what type of chemical this, what type of chemical is that. If you really addicted to the food, then eat less of it. Try to not put all those chemicals in your body, man, because it's dumbing us down. The water and all that stuff is dumbing us down. So, about to drop this video, man. I love y'all. Keep giving me feedback. Keep subscribing to the page. Take care of y'all. Peace and abundance, my people.
Priests ran the society. What happened was, the Egyptians say that you got three different types of people. You got your conscious, which is the highest level. Then you have your intellectuals, which is the next level, but they're not as high as the consciousness. And then you have what is called automatons. And automatons are people that don't even have a mind. Now check this shit out. Do you know that everybody down here doesn't have a mind? A mind has to be cultivated. So in order for your mind to develop, you got to be cultivated in a society that knows how to jumpstart your mind to working. So this makes sense, because sometimes I say, did them niggas ever, what was that nigga thinking? You know, two black men in 1993 killed each other over 3 fucking cents. 3 pennies. Here in Atlanta. And you gotta ask yourself, what were these damn niggas thinking? You see? They're called automatons. They're on automation, which means they can only be controlled by the society. So whatever the society want to control them, they designed this thing to control the society. And one of the things how they designed to control you and lock you in is education. Because it's not real education. You see what I'm saying? It locks the mind down. You see? So what happened was here is most of the people in the society don't develop a mind. They are only imitating pockets of the society that they are in. Programs that are designed for them, you see what I'm saying? That is designed for them to go about their day. But whenever you introduce consciousness to them and they don't have a mind, they throw it away. They think you crazy. Yeah. You see? And what it is, they're called automatons. Now, he talks about this in his book, Sacred Science. R.A. Schwaller de Lubitz. Let me spell that. But his wife came up, and she did a book called The Opening of the Way. Yeah. And she even simplified his theories of the stuff. He got the stuff from Metanetta out of Temple of Luxor and Karnak. So what she did is she was more of a metaphysician. So what she did is that she put it on layman's terms. And the name of her book is called The Opening of the Way. If you don't get the author's name, you just need the title of the book, The Opening of the Way, a practical guide for the wisdom teachings of ancient Egypt. In there, she goes into this stuff. And it gives you an explanation why people are the way they are. So in that particular book, turn to page 32 in her book. It's the heading of that particular chapter is going to be called The Consciousness in Man. In man. So most people, they're born here. Some people come to this planet with a high spirit. And you incarnated down here because you came back to know. And so what happens here is you came back to know. As a result, you automatically, and you ask any conscious person, how long you been thinking like this? They say, all my life. You see what I'm saying? All my life. You say, even when you wasn't conscious, you just thought different. You always thought you were special. And that is a way of your spirit incarnating down here so one day you can wake up. The other people, they come down and then they get trapped into the educational system that the government has designed, where they took, see, what happened was the Moors put this thing together. They gave them the spiritual aspect, and they gave them the several liberal arts. So what happened was that after the Moors was kicked out, and the Europeans started designing this stuff, especially Britain, Oxford, Cambridge, and all of those types of things, and some of the schools in France, what they agreed to, because it was all Masonics, was to split it in half and give you the several liberal arts, but don't give you the stuff that explains the quantum world, the invisible world, the spirit world. Everything has another reaction. So what it is because as a result, the seven liberal arts locks you in and make you call a left brain prisoner. Yeah. So that's why you can go to some professors, or you can go to some people that so-called educated and all, and you will tell them about this stuff, and they go, I can't get that. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. And then they give you the fake religion to lock you in. It teaches you moralism, but it don't teach you nothing on the spiritual aspect, because everything's spiritual when it comes to the religion that you go in these churches, they say is evil. So the second one is the intellectual person. He's trapped. And the third one is one that didn't get developed at all, and that's the majority of the people. They're locked down by the society where their minds don't even develop.